Hi guys, so today I'm going to be filming this makeup look for you, and this was the makeup that I was wearing in my top 5 nude lip products, that's it. And a few of you guys wanted me to film it, and I already wanted to film this makeup because I think it's a really cool, unique kind of look. And I think if you go like this, it's pretty basic, like you see a lot of warm tones, like blah blah blah, but when you go like that, it looks different. So it's a pretty cool look. You can exit the blue if you don't want to wear it and do a nude and it looks just as cool. So I really love it, and this is inspired by a makeup artist on Instagram. I only follow like a very small amount of makeup artists, only the ones that really inspire me, and there's a makeup artist on Instagram called Stacey Marie MUA. I'll pull her up on my phone right now, but she is just amazing. And she comes out, like, her eyeshadow technique is something that is so, like, she is so talented. Hold on. I'm sure you guys need to let's just have a little flick here with you guys. So I don't know if you can see any of them, but I would highly suggest, she is somebody on Instagram, I would highly suggest any aspiring makeup artist, anyone that loves makeup, go and follow her because she is unreal. So anyway, this is inspired by one of her looks that she did, and I just absolutely love it. Like, I think it's so cool. I think the blue lip is what makes it look really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please follow me on Instagram if you'd like to. It is at demi.rawling. And that is it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave any other video requests or makeup tutorials that you want me to do down below. And I will see you guys soon. Bye. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my eyes today. I've already done my brows, obviously. I used the Benefit Precisely My Brow, and I've already primed my lids. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and dip into the Zoeva Caramel Melange palette. I'm going to set my lid down with the white. You know, like when you haven't talked to anyone all day, which I feel like I haven't. I think I've spoke like twice today, and I feel like really weird now talking. Anyway. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and dip into my palette and grab, Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. That's always a good one to start out with because it kind of just pairs with every single look. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that just to kind of the crease. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that on my MAC 224, and like I said, just kind of fluff that above the crease area. Okay, so I am going to be jumping a little bit from palette to palette. I'm going to go ahead and dip into the Viseart Warm Matte palette. I'm just going to grab the yellow. I think that I use this. I'm pretty sure I did. Take a little bit of that on my MAC 217, and I'm going to kind of focus that one like a little bit more, like kind of above the crease area. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is grab my Zoeva Soft Definer brush. I'm going to put a little bit of Peach Smoothie on the brush and just really lightly just start to blend above that, just because I really want this look to be very blended, very blown out. Okay, so I'm now going to go ahead and dip back into the Viseart Warm Matte palette and grab this beautiful orange shade. I'm also going to go ahead and mix the orange from here with this orange right here from Sugarpill. This is in the shade Flamepoint. So I'm going to kind of mix them two together and apply them to the crease. I'm going to go ahead and take them shades on my MAC 217, and like I said, I'm going to go ahead and apply them into the crease. Okay, and then now what I'm going to do is go back in with the Zoeva Soft Definer, grab a little bit of the yellow that I used, and I'm just going to start to kind of softly blend that line out. Okay, so now that we have a sort of shape going on, I'm going to go ahead, I want to deepen this up because it's very kind of light and I want it to be a bit more smoky, a bit more dark. So going back into the same palette, the Warm Matte palette, I'm now going to grab this shade down here, take some of that on my Sigma E45, and what I'm going to do is just kind of focus out like in the outer corner and also going up into the outer of my crease area a bit, just because, yeah, like I said, I want a bit more depth going on here. Just kind of starting by squishing that color into the lash line, and kind of working it like up to the crease area. And then just taking my MAC 217 again and just kind of going back and forth with the brushes, kind of building the color, then blending, then building, then blending. And also going back in with the Zoeva Soft Definer. Going to take a little bit of the yellow just because I really don't want to lose that beautiful kind of yellow color up there. So what I'm going to do is just kind of start to just blend that line There we go. And make sure that we've still got that beautiful yellow. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is a bit strange. I'm going to dip into the Natasha Denona Star Palette. I'm actually quite disappointed, guys, because I don't use this as much as I thought I would. It's an amazing palette, like it's so good. Like, and there's nothing like about the quality that I don't like, there's nothing about the shadows, but I hardly ever use this, and it was so expensive that it makes me want to cry. Anyway, so what I did when I did this look last time, I'm pretty sure that I literally mixed this gold, and this gold, like just all together. I'm going to go ahead and mix those shades on my MAC 242. I might give them a little bit of a spritz with some Fix Plus. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just quickly go back in with my MAC 217. It has no extra product on. I'm just going to kind of really lightly just make sure that that like shimmery color doesn't look too unblended. There's no harsh lines. Just kind of blend it into the rest of the eyeshadow. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, guys, I know that there's a lot of palettes that I'm jumping between, and I'm really sorry, but that's just the way that it is. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go into my Viseart Neutral Matte palette and grab the black up here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of, wait, hold on, let me find a brush first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take it on my Zoeva Smoky Shader brush, and I'm going to kind of like smoke out the outer corner here. I'll drag it out a little bit, not obviously too far out, but I'll just kind of focus it really on the outer of my lash line here. So just kind of squishing it really close to the lash line. Actually going to bring it quite a far bit up. Yeah. And only, like I said, only wing it out a tiny bit. And then really lightly just blending just the top bit out a little bit with my MAC 217. Okay, so we're nearly done with the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and apply some lashes. First of all, I'm just going to give my lashes a quick coat with the Covergirl Peacock Flare Mascara. I'm not sure what lashes I'm going to wear today. I don't know. Oh, okay, actually, I think I'm going to wear these ones. I've worn these a couple times and they've held up really well, so I might as well put them on again. These are by Eyelure, I think. Yeah, these are by Eyelure, and they're like the dramatic ones and I really like them. So I'm going to go ahead and apply them. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my lashes to kind of set into place, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the skin now. I think I've talked about this before, but this is my favorite foundation combination at the moment. I am obsessed with it. It looks very natural. Let me just explain what I do first. So I don't actually apply these like separately, like primer first, then foundations. I mix them all together on the back of my hand, and honestly, because you kind of mix in the primer, the dewy primer, it just looks incredible, you guys. Like it gives you, you'll see, it gives me a really like natural looking kind of skin, very dewy, very luminous, very skin-like. So that has been my absolute favorite combination at the moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I always like to apply it with my beauty blender. It's just amazing. Like if you want to have like more of, because I personally love like a sheer looking foundation. If you want to sheer out like your favorite foundation or whatever, mix it in with like a dewy primer, and it is awesome. Like it really is a cool combination. Okay, so now that I've applied a light layer of foundation, I'm going to go ahead and correct my under eye with the Peripera Ink Corrector. Just going to go a little bit under the eye. So now what I'm going to do is go over the top with my Cover Perfection Tip Concealer from the Saem. So I'm going to apply some of that to obviously under my eye. Also going to go on the nose as well, just to give a little bit more coverage, because this layer of foundation is very light. I'm not going to set any of my face, which is something that I do like every time I do my makeup now. I never set my foundation. The only thing that I do with the RCMA powder is just set my nose, because my nose is probably the only area that really gets oily or greasy, so I like to give that a little bit of a powder. And I'm actually going to just put a little bit of that in the center of my forehead as well. Okay, so moving back to the eyes, the first thing that I'm going to do is go back into the Viseart Warm Matte palette. I'm going to go ahead, I think I'm going to mix these two shades together and run them along my lower lash line with my MAC 221. Okay, so it's looking a little bit more red than I want it to. So I'm going to quickly grab the Sugarpill Flamepoint eyeshadow. Wait, is that what it's called? Yeah, Flamepoint, and run that along my lower lash line as well. So now what I'm going to do is go back into the neutral matte palette and take the black from up here. I'm going to grab a little bit of the black on my Sigma E15 and I'm going to squish it along my entire lower lash line. Really close to the lash line, but going along the entire lash line. Now what I'm going to do is quickly go ahead and grab a little, what are these called? Pencil brush. A little pencil brush by Zoeva. I'm going to put a little bit of the orange on my brush and start to kind of just blend the black out a little. So I'm going to go ahead now and apply MAC Smoulder Eye Kohl, just a black eyeliner to the waterline. I'm also just going to quickly give my lower lashes a quick coat of mascara. Okay, and then to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Moonchild Glow Kit. I feel like I've used every single palette in my collection today. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to dip into the Moonchild Glow Kit and grab this shade right here. It's called Pink Heart. It's just like a beautiful pink, white, icy kind of highlight. So what I'm going to do with that is go ahead and highlight my inner corner with that because it looked really cool when I did it last time. So I'm going to do that again. Okay, so we can now move on to the face. I'm not going to bronze my skin, I'm only going to contour. So obviously I'm going to use my child, my baby. Do you guys know, look how tiny this is, and I've had this for ages and I use it every single time I do my makeup. Like, that's how amazing this product is. Because of the formulation of it, you need like the smallest bit. So it's like, in my opinion, yes, it's expensive, but it's worth investing in because it lasts forever. It's so pigmented, you do not need a lot of this. It's an awesome product. So I don't know why I just went on a little spiel about that, but I'm going to go ahead and contour with my favorite brush. Where is it there? This is the Zoeva Powder Finish brush. No, it's not. No, it's not. Where is my favorite contour brush? My favorite brush to contour with is the Zoeva Face Focus. So I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheekbones and also my nose. Show me all the places I've never known, and we'll chase the night, erase all of these broken dreams in flight, and we'll fly. So now for blush, I'm going to go ahead and use MAC Peaches, which is such a standard blush. I feel like MAC Peaches should be in everyone's collection because it's just that classic, that beautiful classic peach blush that goes with everything. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that with my MAC 168. So now what I do is I always blend it out with my Beauty Blender just because I don't want it to look too intense and too powdery. There we go. Guys, I am so excited right now. I'm so late to the bandwagon. It's kind of ridiculous. You would have seen a billion people use this, a billion people talk about it, make dedicated videos on it, make dupe videos, whatever. I finally got the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. Holy shit. This feels like really high quality. Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with Maybelline, but this feels like high-end. This feels like a high-end, like Charlotte Tilbury, MAC, like whatever. It feels like really amazing quality. I know I'm so late, but in Australia, we literally only just got these in store. Like, that's how behind we are here in Australia. And I picked it up straight away. I was like, holy shit, that is amazing. It's unreal. Like, I'm gonna swatch it. If you haven't already seen it, like, are you joking me right now? Like I'm blown away, so blown away. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that to my cheeks because I have never worn it yet. I'm so excited. Kind of reminds me of like Laura Geller's Gilded Honey, a little bit like Mako Darling, like it's kind of along those lines, but I'm not gonna lie, this formula is like better. Like it's unreal. It's like that beautiful formula that never looks glittery or chunky. It feels like butter. So hopefully it's not too dark for me. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's a little dark for me actually, but I don't care. That is amazing. Finally for the lips, this is what makes this look different. Like in my opinion, this eye, yes, it's quite cool. It's like, you know, warm and it's got a little bit of a different like little pop there, but it's pretty, you'll see this. But when you pair it with this lip, it looks different. So it's actually really cool because you can wear this eye makeup and this whole entire look and just do a nude lip and then you're ready to just like go out to a party, go out on a date, do anything, and you can just wear it. But when you pair it with a blue lip, you look like kind of cool, like you look different and cool. Okay, so the lip color that I'm going to use is by Rimmel, and this is their Stay Matte liquid lip color it's in the color Blue Iris. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that.